In today's lesson, we'll be learning how to convert vertex form to standard form. In vertex form, this value over here tells us if the parabola has been transformed up or down. Since this is positive, that means it has been moved upwards by 3 units. This value tells us if the parabola has been transformed left or right. Since this is a positive value, that means it has actually been transformed 2 units to the left. And finally, there is a hidden 1 over here, a positive 1, which means a parabola is opening upwards, and there is neither a compression or stretch. If you recall, when you square something, that something is multiplied by itself. So x plus 2 to the power of 2 is the same thing as x plus 2 times x plus 2. I'm going to use this grid down to the left to simplify x plus 2 times x plus 2. X times x is x squared. X times positive 2 is positive 2x. Positive 2 times x is positive 2x. And positive 2 times positive 2 is positive 4. I'm going to place these 4 terms in brackets over here, and you'll notice that positive 2x and positive 2x are like terms. Therefore, we can simplify this to just positive 4x. The x squared and the positive 4 stay exactly the same. Since there's a positive 1 hidden in front of the brackets, technically that means we have to use the distributive property and everything gets multiplied by positive 1. But anything multiplied by positive 1 stays exactly the same. So x squared plus 4x plus 4 are exactly the same. Once again, you'll notice some more like terms. Positive 4 and positive 3 are like terms, and that can be simplified to just positive 7. The x squared and the positive 4x stay exactly the same. Therefore, we've just converted vertex form to standard form. Y equals x squared plus 4x plus 7. And if you recall, the last number in standard form tells you the y-intercept, and the y-intercept value would be positive 7. In our second example, once again, we'll be converting vertex form to standard form. This value of -1 means our parabola is moved downwards by 1 unit. This value of -4 means our parabola is moved 4 units to the right. And this value of positive 2 means that our parabola is opening upwards and it has been stretched by a factor of 2 because 2 is greater than 1 if you look at that number line down to the right. X minus 4 to the power of 2 is the same thing as x minus 4 multiplied by x minus 4. Using the grid down to the left, we can expand x minus 4 times x minus 4. X times x is x squared. X times -4 is -4x. -4 times x is -4x once again. And -4 times -4 is positive 16. I'm going to take these 4 terms and copy them into the brackets over here. You'll notice that we have some like terms, -4x and -4x. That simplifies to -8x. The positive 16 and the x squared stay exactly the same. Since there's a value of positive 2 in front of the brackets, that means we're going to have to use the distributive property, and everything in the brackets is going to get multiplied by positive 2. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times -8x is -16x, and 2 times positive 16 is positive 32. Once again, you'll notice some like terms. Positive 32 and -1 are like terms. This simplifies to just positive 31. Everything else is going to stay the same. Therefore, we've just converted vertex form to standard form, y equals 2x squared minus 16x plus 31. And if you recall, the last value in standard form tells you the y-intercept, and our y-intercept would be positive 31.